Welcome to the Spring to Life method. I'm Caitlin, and this is Classical Pilates Foundation's Spinal Extension. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to achieve safe and supported, strong back bends without causing any more pain or problems. We want to be able to stretch open our chest and arch our spine and lift our posture without causing any compression, pinching, or pain when we are back bending. Before we get moving, make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video so that we can continue growing our Pilates practice together. Okay, just like in the spinal flexion video, we are going to start hands and knees or quadruped with our cat-cow breathing. So we stack the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Make sure your knees are far enough back. Then we take the inhale, arching the back, looking forward. Exhale, rounding the spine, looking in. This is our spinal flexion that we worked on in the first video. As you inhale and open up, we're coming into extension. Now pause here and just notice if you're kind of dropping into your shoulders. We want to push the mat away and feel those shoulders connect down the back. Round and look in. And again, inhale and arch. Now we don't just want to kind of hang into our low back here. We also want to find some support with our abdominal wall. So come back to your flexion, breathe out. And as you inhale, can you think of reaching from the crown through your tail as you open into this arch? So it's a little longer shape. And round and open. One more breath here. Exhale, look in. Inhale. Look forward. Now from here, let's just come down onto our stomachs and we'll get into some cervical extension. So we're going to work on cervical and thoracic extension through the neck and the upper back first. So let's go ahead and just take our legs wide. Give your lower back some space, kind of rock your hips side to side. Let's take the palms back up towards the ceiling, arms long by the sides. So when you lay here, you'll probably let your shoulders kind of roll down. They'll hang into the mat. And I just want you to breathe into your belly. So as you inhale, you might feel a little bit more compression here because your belly is expanding forward. As you exhale, you could even slide your fingers under your waist here. You should feel the abdominal wall lifting up and supporting those lumbar vertebrae. So just take a few deep breaths here. Feeling how you can support the back from the front. Feeling a little lightening of the pressure on your fingertips as you exhale. One more breath here. We're going to continue breathing into the belly, but lengthen those arms back out by your sides. Now, the next time you exhale, as the waist lifts up, I want you to lift your shoulders off the mat. Maybe lift your fingertips off the mat. Maybe lift your cheek off the mat. Turn your nose down. Reach your fingertips back towards your toes, the crown of your head in the opposite direction. I like to imagine being like a Gumby doll that can stretch in two directions. Turn your head to the other side. Inhale, relax down. And again, exhale. Waist lifts, shoulders lift, fingertips hover. Your cheek picks up. You turn your gaze down. We look to the other side and lower. Let's do that 2 more times with the exhale. You'll notice that my legs stay heavy. They're connected with the mat. I'm not trying to pick my legs up yet. We're just working on this upper back extension and lower it down. Okay, so now let's bring the fingertips back under the waist and bring your legs a little closer together. So kind of rock side to side, get your legs together and underneath you. Find that breath again in your belly. And now as the exhale pulls up and in, see if you can pick one leg up. Imagine if there were puppet strings attached right under your seat and above your knee, lifting that leg. Your hip stays down, maybe the front of your thigh stays down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach the opposite leg. And inhale, lower. So the idea here is to find hip extension without compromising the low back, because if we start to drop in here to lift the leg, eventually that's going to cause some pain and some problems. So you want to make sure as you're hovering that leg that we are finding lift and support on the front side. One more single leg each side. Now both legs down. Zipper your legs together. Big breath in as you exhale. Can both legs reach out and away? And inhale, lower down. You might feel some hamstrings. You might feel some inner thighs here, as well as that abdominal work. Last one with your exhale. Lift the hamstrings. Feel like your toes are going to touch the wall on the other side of the room. Alternate little swimming kicks up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the legs. Now let's bring the palms forward a little bit. Bring your forehead down. Now again, the legs are going to stay heavy on the mat. Shoulders roll away from your ears. With your exhale, push through the palms. Find that cervical extension. Just hover your nose. Now keep pushing your palms forward. Start to lift your chest. See the front edge of your mat. Now notice here, we don't want to pinch into the low back. So as soon as your ribs start to leave the mat, so does your waist. We're lifting front to back. So I'm trying to put more weight into my thighs, my knees, my feet. And then I'm lengthening down. So this is our swan. With your exhale, weight your legs, hover your head, open the chest. Now pick up your waist to lift your ribs and lengthen. Back down. Let's come up one more time. Exhale. Hold the lift here, shoulders down the back. Turn your head. We're going to neck roll. So roll your chin to your chest. Keep picking your belly button up towards your spine. Turn the other way. Roll your chin to your chest. Pick it up. Look forward and lower down. Now, last thing we're going to do is single leg kick, which combines the upper back extension with the hip extension. Full body exercise. So we're going to stack the elbows under the shoulders, make the number 11 with your forearms, and then make sure we're not dropping into those shoulders again. So we push down through the forearms, shoulders glide down the back, and your waist picks up and in. Now, keeping this, can we find that hip extension? Hover your knees and toes. Single leg kick, bend one knee, pull your heel to your seat, squeeze a little more, reach it back. Other leg, bend it in, squeeze it in, reach long. I'm trying to keep both of my knees off the mat. So my main contact points here with the mat are my forearms and the front of my thighs. I'm pulling my shoulders down my back. I'm pulling my waist up and in, and those hamstrings are firing. Let's do one more to each side. Now go ahead and lower down. Bend both knees, plant the palms under the shoulders. Push up and back. Let's take the knees wide, toes together. Sit your hips into a little child's pose here. Just relax your back. Let your hips hang towards your heels. Have a little rock side to side. And then find the center. Scoop your waist in, roll up. Roll the shoulders down the back. And let's just have a seat. All right, so that is the essentials of finding your spinal extension in Classical Pilates. If you learned something new from this video, leave me a comment and tell me what it is. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss the next video, which is on hip mobility and shoulder mobility.